There's another one found. There's another one found. Throw right there. Throw right there behind it. Throw right there. See where the bait is?
Go again. That's a nice fish. Nice fish.
Again.
Man, that's a fighting fish here, boy. That doggy over here. Look at that. There you go. Stand up here and let's talk about this little fish. Part 2 of the secrets of the North Branch of the Susquehanna. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Nice fish. Fish. Whoa.
Get the net. Get the net.
Come here, you
You
little
don't want to come in.
You don't want to stop. Come here.
Look how colorful they are. Boy, the markings on them.
All right, come here.
Right in the top of the mouth.
Right in the
Love that.
top. There it's supposed to be. Oh, whew. That's a nice fish. Now I'm using a fluke here, and what Greg suggested, instead of pause, jerk, pause.
Yep.
Really rip it through the water.
Yep, because we're in real skinny water, and they can see that for a long ways, and you got to entice them.
Yeah, and so what I've been doing, and really, fish came out of what, maybe a foot of water?
Yep.
A foot of water. That's a nice fish. Beautiful fish, fat fish. Hey, I'm up here on the North Branch of Susquehanna in his secret place that he will not tell me, but this is part 2 because this is so secret. We're on a secret spots. Now, I'm up here with Greg Smith, and Greg, just tell us a little bit what we have right in front of us now when we're catching these fish on.
Well, it's fall. It's the third week of October. Water temperature is about 53 degrees. It's dropped about 10 degrees in the last 4 days. It's really starting to turn on the fish. We're targeting these areas right now. We're in a little skinny water, 1 to 3 foot of water with some boulders. And these fish are moved up in the deep water to look for a little warmer water. They like to get their sun on their backs just like we do. And they're up in here feeding. And we're going to be floating down through this section here, targeting some flukes and some spinner baits here in the shallows. And then once we get in the deeper water, we're going to be working some tubes and jerk baits.
And one of the things that, again, well, actually, it's nice in the sun, but it
was chilly.
It's cool.
Had a nice frost this morning.
You would think that the fish would be lethargic, but they're not. As soon as that water temperature kicked up.
Yep. We've been looking for that magical 50-degree mark, and it's finally hit.
That's it. Now I'm going to go catch myself another fish here.
Ooh, there's one. I saw that bait move about 2 foot sideways. Now that's on the big pointer. Well, he's a fat fish here. He's probably only 14 inches, but
yeah,
got some weight on him.
Look at the belly on that thing. My goodness. Yeah. You can't tell me these fish ain't fat.
Hit it on the paws.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit now. We have 2 different size baits on here.
Yep.
You have the bigger
pointer,
and I have the smaller one. And again, what did you say? You got to throw each one of them to see which one.
Basically, yesterday I threw a pointer all day, just about, never had a hit on them. And they wanted the small ones. This morning we did well with the small ones. And we're just going to work this area and see what happens.
And again, the thing is the pause.
Yep, the pause. You got to let it set. Got to let it set.
Oh, these fish are something else.
In my fishing circles, we have this thing when you catch one on a Lucky Craft, you have to sing the Lucky Craft song.
Oh, yeah.
That's, I believe, I believe.
I believe is right. I believe these fish are tough. All right, come over here, sweetheart. Oh, I got you good and hooked. Nice, fat, chunky. North Branch, secret spot, smallmouths. I'm gonna have to write a story about that.
Oop, got one underneath it. Come on. Got one, watch. Come on. Come on, look at them, look at them all, look at them all.
Did you get him?
Well, they want it fast. Come on. Oh my God, there's like 10 of them. Do you see them all there? Come on, come on.
I'm trying to get this out. He took this a ton.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, jeez. Did you see all the fish down there?
Yeah.
There is a pile of them in
I
there.
couldn't get the hook out of the fish fast enough to get in there.
Now see, there's something they really want it fast there.
Now, you know what? That was true because fish that I caught, I had, instead of pausing real quick, I was just bringing it in and they hit
Water
it.
temperatures come up a little bit and they want it fast.
Yeah.
There was probably 8 or 10 smallmouth there chasing that.
Now, Greg, do you find that, again, you call them wolf packs?
Yep.
Do you find that more prevalent in the summertime or the springtime? Or
They
or the fall?
really, this time of year, fall and winter, they group up by size.
Uh-huh.
And they'll all be cookie cutter fish. They'll all be 13, 14s or 15s to 16s, and then you'll get the packs with the giant ones in them.
Uh-huh. And what are they actually doing? Are they just
They're
are they staying in one spot, or are they moving?
They're
up,
moving up and down, looking for
for bait?
bait.
And we just haven't had the luck in a sense that when you're attracting like 4 or 5 fish, I can't get my bait back in the water
right.
fast enough to catch get the double on them. Now you mentioned that a lot of times you'll catch a 2-on-1
Yep.
bait
Yep.
because they get so aggressive.
Yep.
Nice fish. Look at this one. This guy's just slowing down here. He knows he's even hooked yet. He's gonna be awful angry when he finds out he's hooked.
There you go. Or now he's
Yeah,
hooked.
now he figured it out. Oh, come on, baby. Get away from that boat. Get away.
Big rock.
He came right off of those rocks.
Yep.
too. Right off of those rocks.
Dogging you.
Yeah.
Don't want to give up the ghost.
Oh. No, I barely got him hooked. Barely got him hooked. Come on, you don't know. Come here. Get out of them triple hooks. Ah,
There you go.
nice chunky fish on the north branch of the Susquehanna with my good fishing buddy Greg here, who won't tell me where I'm at, but that's all right. I don't mind. As long as I'm catching these.
You can't give up all your spots.
I
Tom.
can't. Yeah, that's true. You can't give all your spots out. Yeah, that's it. Well, Greg, how long have you been fishing on the
Well,
bridge?
Well, I give up my age here, but probably pushing 35 years now. I grew up not far from here,
Uh-huh.
and when we were kids, that's basically all we had to do, and there was no video games. It was basically hunting and fishing, and all summer long, that's what my friend and I used to go down the river every day. We'd go down and we'd get stone cats, we'd get Helgramites, clippers, which we call them,
Uh-huh.
and go fishing every day. Don't want to give up the ghost.
Now that fish, he doesn't know he's not that big.
Oh, pulling drag like crazy. He's only 13 or 14 inches long.
Yeah.
Again, they're all the same size, and put your hand on them.
Yeah. Now that fish came off of just a bunch of rocks. we
Yeah,
had
just
out
a
here.
bunch of rocks in about 2 or 3 foot of water.
Now, Greg, let's just talk just a little bit about the structure that we have. There isn't a lot of structure in this river. You have to really, like, find it, right?
Yeah, well, a lot of these rock banks that are up here. He's
Go
got
ahead.
one.
I can catch this fish while you're talking.
See, you were not paying attention and you let it pause and it hit it. Yeah, the structure up here is primarily, it's all rock boulders, rock walls, where basically over time the rock has fallen into the river off the cliffs here. And basically created nice structure where you can, all the crustaceans and minnows can hide, and that's where the smallies are. And they like this kind of water.
Now, again, some of the other things though you had talked about, where the flow, where the calm water meets the fast water, another kind of a break and stuff like that.
We get current breaks. We've been finding them the last several days, really in water where I wouldn't really think they would be this time of year, but we're kind of transitioning from the summer, early fall bite to the colder water bite. And a lot of these fish are still in that late summer, early fall pattern where they're in the faster water. And as winter goes by, you're going to find them more in slower water, deeper water.
And then you could just kind of look for your eddies and stuff like that, and
Yep.
just get up behind there and stuff like that.
And they have certain areas, you know, that I've learned over the years where the smallmouth congregate in the winter, and there'll be just literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fish stacked in their wintering holes. And it's
Like
typical.
that.
Oh, that's a,
Toothy critter just got me.
yep. Goodbye, Lucky Craft.
Goodbye, Lucky Craft. Did you see him?
Yep.
Well, I just got bit off by
was a
a
pike.
toothy critter.
That was a pike.
Yep. Yep. Which
Here,
is
I'll give you
not a
another
good thing. Okay, thanks. Wait till you see the bill I get for these things.
Yeah, $15 a piece. They like
Yeah,
that.
they are brutal. Now you like these Lucky Crafts though, right?
Love them. Love
Yeah.
them, love them.
Now, do you fish the same? I mean, we've been using this color that you like here.
I'm going to try another color here. This is one of my favorite colors as well. This is called Pearl IU. It's got that kind of fluorescent green back with the white sides. Very good in stained water. As far as a jerk bait, technically don't really like to fish them in stained water, but it works a little better in stained water. Same size, just different color. I'm going to try this color. Pointer, the bigger ones, they don't seem to be too crazy about the bigger ones, as they were yesterday. So
We'll go to that smaller.
go to the
side.
smaller one, just do a color change and just see if that makes any difference between that chartreuse shad and the Pearl IU.
That was close, man. He come right at it. Come over here. Come over here. Oh. Another nice North Branch smallmouth.
Getting that bronzy color.
Yeah. Nice fish. These hooks on these pointers are
Sharp.
sharp. They are sharp.
Yeah, they're Daiichi hooks. Or
You like Daiichi.
yeah, that's another reason probably why they're $15 a piece.
There's another one. Well, he snapped that one, boy.
Did he?
Yeah. Man, strong fish. A lot of times, you know, you get the smallmouth in the current. That always.
Yeah, helps them out.
yeah.
Yeah, makes them seem bigger than they are.
All right, all right. Come over here. Come here. Oh, get up here.
Come on,
Come on. Whew.
come on, come on.
Is he there?
Just come up and he just like bit at it.
That's a nice, chunky smallmouth there. Whew. On a fluke. Nice fish.
Get up here in this.
Come out of that.
flat.
Get out of there. Get out of that trolling motor. Woo. Nice fish. Nice fish. Look how pretty that fish is. Look how pretty that fish is. All right, all right, all right. Settle down. Settle down. Yeah. Oh.
On the pause.
On the pause. Now we're catching these fish. I guess, would you call it a transition area, because we went through some shallow water.
Yep.
And these fish have moved out of that water, I guess, and have placed themselves.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at the pike. Look at the muskie. Look at the muskie. Look at the muskie.
Oh, man. You want to catch that toothy critter?
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. See him?
Yeah.
See how long he is?
Yeah. There's a great big muskie right here. Yeah. 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 He wants it. I think he's going. No, there he is. Try to figure eight. He's just, look at the size of him.
Come on.
I don't know, we'd have to cradle that one.
Still there.
Yeah.
Nope, not to be. That was a nice muskie.
Let me tell you, it was hard to see, but muskie came up.
It's about a 4-footer.
Yeah, on his bait. His head had to be that big.
What's that?
The head had to be that
Yeah,
big
he's
on that
big.
fish. It was huge. Anyway, Greg, let's get back to talking about what we were doing here. So before we got so rudely interrupted by that muskie. Talking about the transition from the shallow to the deep, and
Right.
where the fish are moving at this time, but because we got bluebird skies, which most fishermen don't really like, because you know
Right.
it's too hot.
Yeah, what's happening, these fish right now, I think are at the end of this swifter water, and they're up in this flat. It's probably about 2 foot to 4 foot of water. And you just caught one here, and I had one muskie follow it, so pretty sure they're just laying in here in this flat, getting warm, getting the sun on their back.
Yeah, because they don't have to fight the current that's out there. They're
Right.
just laying up on these
Yep.
edges. And with the
Relaxing.
Yeah, with the cooler temperatures though, that 1 degree, like you said,
Yep.
makes a big difference in the water temp form.
That's a good fish. Ooh, yeah.
Was he on the fluke?
Yep. One around here now. Bigger than what he is. Just felt the tick. That's a good one.
Boy, look at that fish. Nice
Nice.
fish. Now, Greg, you call this a push pool?
Push water.
Push water.
Yep, push water.
Now, exactly what's happening here with this push water situation?
Well, basically, this is a big pool. It comes down, drops off in about 10 to 15 feet of water, and abruptly makes a sharp turn and comes up. And this push water is basically water that's pushed up into the upcurrent, upslope of the bank. And this is kind of not a fall area on normal conditions, but we're kind of having a weird fall in that temperatures have lasted into the 60s here into late October, and just the last couple of days have gone into 50s. So the fish are just transition. We have deep water right here, and they're feeding heavily up for winter.
And they're basically laying right along that rift.
Right along that current seam. Yep.
And now for a closer look at today's tackle, Delaware Valley Outdoors presents the Tackle Box. For more information about the tackle used on today's show, go to DelawareValleyOutdoors.com.
All right, Greg, we're here with the tackle box section of the show. And well, let's put it this way. We caught a lot of fish on a bunch of different baits, but your secret baits for up here, you're going to have to tell the secret now. I'm sorry. Some of the secrets have to be given. What do we have here?
Well, that's my favorite jerk baits are Lucky Craft pointers. Mm-hmm. This is a 100 size. It's an SP. It's a suspending bait. Mm-hmm. Suspends in 3 to 6 foot of water. Mm-hmm. That color is called Pearl IU. Mm-hmm. Also, we have the 78 in that same version, which is this one here.
Let me just do it. Okay, now this is the same color variation?
Same color variation, mm-hmm. just a smaller. It's called a 78 versus a 100. Mm-hmm. This is like a 3.5-inch bait. The fish today tended to key on the smaller baits versus the bigger baits today.
Now, this is another size bait, and what color is this?
That's called chartreuse shad. That's probably for clear water up here, one of my favorite baits mm-hmm. that we have, favorite colors mm-hmm. as well.
Now again, you said that you try to tie each size on, let the fish tell you what they're doing. Again, now these are all suspending jerk baits for springtime conditions and cold water conditions as in the fall that we have here. We got water temperature, what, the low 50s?
Yep, low 50s to mid 50s today.
Okay, now this is the lure. I think I have to take this home with me because this is the one that did.
Well, you owe me one because you lost that one to the muskie. So.
Well, what a bill I have to pay today. All right, what do we have here? This is a great lure here.
Yeah, that's a chartreuse shad pointer Lucky Craft 78.
78.
Just SP suspending.
Suspending.
They also make a deep diver in that'll dive a little deeper. Mm-hmm. But for up here for the water that we're fishing, I like the suspending.
Anywhere from 1 to 3 to 5 to 7 feet. We're pretty much that.
Yep. Here. And what you want to do is, like we talked about, is 2 to 3 twitches, and you don't have to go crazy on it. Mm-hmm. But the thing is to let it set. Mm-hmm. Too many people, they come up and they and they don't get anything. The fish want that pause. Mm-hmm. They want that pause, and it's anywhere from 4 to 10 seconds. Yeah. And as the water gets colder, the longer you let it sit. Sometimes in the when we're fishing mid-November with the big pointers, mm-hmm. and that's what they want, the big ones. You're going to let it set 20, 30, 45 seconds a lot of times.
Which is an eternity.
A lifetime. A lifetime.
All right. Now this bait produced some nice fish today too. Mm-hmm. Again, everybody knows that I love spinnerbait fishing, mm-hmm. and this is a killer lure. What do we have here?
Okay, that's a 1/4 ounce War Eagle spinnerbait in tandem gold willow with a silver Colorado, mm-hmm. and that is color is called Hot Mouse, and that's probably been my spinnerbait color. I've caught probably 98% of my fish on with a spinnerbait this year.
Mm-hmm. Now I don't want to say anything, but you probably fish this 98% of the time too, so that would give you the numbers. Yep. I love the color on this. If you could actually see this in the water, it is a perfect smallmouth bass bait. It's got the silver and the iridescent in here with a flake, and then you got to have some chartreuse.
Yeah, smallies love the chartreuse.
Now, do you stick with the 1/4 ounce in faster water or like in the springtime? Or you just...
I use it primarily all the time. For some reason up here, the smallmouth like a smaller spinnerbait, anywhere from like 3/16 to a 1/4 ounce.
Okay, now this is the special secret tube here, so you got to give the name of it.
This is a secret. The secret tube. We coined this a couple years ago, or I coined it, nicknamed it the NBSCT, which is called the North Branch Secret Color Tube. It's a right bite tube. It's called chartreuse or smoke chartreuse laminate is what the color is. It's got a smoke top with a like a chartreuse pepper bottom, and that color right there is an unbelievable fall clear water color.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of weight do you put on it?
I usually generally fish it with either an 1/8 or a 1/4 ounce, depending on how heavy the river's flowing, mm-hmm. what kind of water depth we're floating, but normally an 1/8 ounce tube.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now this is a great tube right here.
Yep.
This is I love this tube. Tell us about this one.
That is a hoghead mud pie tube. That's a great color this time of year. It's got the orange flake in it. Love it all summer long. Just hammer the fish on it all summer long.
And that's the tackle box. Double. This is nice. Oh, come back here, you little devil. You know, I love when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
Oh,
A big one?
that's a nice one. Nice fish. Nice fish. Oh. Ouch. Nice fish. Yeah, I think you beat me. A little bit. Came to a transition part again here. Greg, what do we have here again now?
Basically the tail end of a pool. And we have a drop off that goes from about 3 foot to about 8 foot of water right here, and then drops into a 15-foot pool. And they're right on that break. That's both where these came from.
Yeah, yeah, beauties. Hey, I want to thank you, my friend. Come to the North Branch, catch a couple doubles, catch a couple triples, get scared by a muskie about the size of a Volkswagen and stuff like that. I want to thank you again, my friend. Go to our website, Delaware Valley Outdoors. For more information, contact Greg. Put you on some good fish in his secret spots that I can't tell you about, because if I do, he says he's going to kill me. Hey, I'm Bob Murray. I'll see you on the water. Let's go get a couple more doubles, my friend.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Good morning, Mr. Murray. The man you are looking at is Greg Smith, one of the highest-ranking fishing guides on the Susquehanna River, whom we recently discovered has secret fishing holes that he's not willing to give up. Your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to make Greg Smith think he's not giving up great fishing holes and share these secret spots with the viewers of Delaware Valley Outdoors. As always, should you or any of your TV force be caught or killed, the Fishing Commissioner will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.